Hello everybody, Basic Ollie here. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another video on this channel. Now, I hope you're all looking forward to the brand new season. If you're watching this video after the new season's come out, hopefully you are enjoying it already. So, as of last season, we did a video where we basically go over the best races that are coming up for the season coming out. Now, I am on my hollybobs, so I don't have the official schedule yet, but I do have a very, very good inkling of what exactly is going to happen next season. So in today's video, we're going to go over what I think are going to be the best races for you boys and girls to look forward to in season 4, the last season before 2026, although technically it starts before 2026. But anyways, I'm waffling. So let's have a look at some of the best races, shall we? And we'll start off with week 5. The Creventic Endurance Series is going to go to Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. And no, it's not going to be a 12-hour race. It's going to be a 24-hour race. And let me tell you, if you like 24-hour races, this season coming up is the season for you, because there's a lot of them. But we'll talk a little bit more about that later. So yeah, 24 hours of Barcelona, Creventic Endurance. It's the first time they've done a 24-hour race, I do believe, in this series. So it's, you know, unprecedented, shall we say. Yeah, it's going to be GT3s, GT4s, the updated GT4s, by the way. So they're all going to drive a little bit different. So multi-class aspect of things is going to be interesting, especially on the long home straight. We might see GT4s actually overtaking GT3s. But yeah, that will be interesting to see. So yeah, GT3s, GT4s, Porsche Cup cars. I don't believe that they have PCRs anymore. So yeah, it's a multi-class race. It's a lot of fun. I've raced with GT3s and GT4s in multi-class before, and I actually think they're really good. They're a lot of fun. The multi-class aspect of it is good. 24 hours. Will this be the most popular? Maybe not, but it deserves to be, because I actually think Formula 1 has kind of given this track a bad reputation, because if you actually race it in a sim, it's quite a good track to race around, and if you race it in anything other than an F1 car, I actually think it's quite a decent track as well. The only thing that kind of is a little bit of a downside is the tyre wear is pretty horrendous. Now, one thing to look out for this race in week 5 is, I brought it up for you already, is the weather forecast. The weather forecast is out already because this has been scheduled for quite some time. So this is the 24-hour schedule. Now, as you can see, the race starts at 12 p.m. You've got absolutely nothing to worry about till nearer the end of the race. So yeah, and even then, the rain percentage is pretty darn low. So I really wouldn't worry about wet setups or anything like that. Just stick with dry setups. And even if it rains at the end, it's only going to rain for what? Maybe the last 3 hours, 4 hours. So, and even then, the chance of it's so low. But yeah, it's a great series. This, like I said, 24-hour race, GT3s, GT4s, P-Cups. Should be a lot of fun. Week 5, do remember it's 24-hour race, so make sure you sign up for it, because I think it'll be a lot of laughs, it'll be a lot of fun, and who doesn't enjoy a 24-hour race, right? So that's the first one done with. Now, pre-warning, like I said, there's a lot of 24-hour races. Yeah, there's a lot of 24-hour races, so I'm going to go through some of them right now, but yeah, for week 5, we'll start off with a 24-hour race, and you're never going to guess where we're going to go to next. It might be another 24-hour race. Okay, so it's not been confirmed yet, but it's 99% there. Basically, as of next season, you know the 6-hour series, the Global Endurance Tour. That is going to be changed to facilitate a 24-hour series. So there's going to be a 24-hour race every 2 weeks, and that follows the IMSA schedule. Now, with good authority, found that there is going to be a race on week 10, which is going to be at Daytona. So there's a 24 hours of Daytona during this next season, week 10, and obviously because it follows IMSA as well, there's going to be an IMSA Open and an IMSA Fixed during that week as well. So week 10 of season 4 2025, we have 24 hours of Daytona, and we should also have 35-minute IMSA Fixed race at Daytona and a 45-minute Open IMSA race as well. So if you love Daytona, week 10 next season is going to be the one for you, because you can do the Opens and the Fixed to your heart's content, and then at the weekend you're going to be able to do the 24-hour race around Daytona. Now, do be warned, last time this happened was last year, and it was actually during Season 3. But because we're now going to do it to Season 4, do be warned, there's going to be some clock changes if you're in the UK. Some other parts of the world as well, you might have some clock changes, so it might be an hour earlier than expected. And The entry times are a little bit funky. They're not like your normal special events. They're like they kind of are right now for the 6-hour series. So for me, personally, if I want to do the 24 hours of Daytona, essentially what I've got to do is do the one that starts at 7 or 8 a.m. Saturday morning, or the one that starts like 6, 7 p.m. Saturday evening. There's a Sunday slot. No one's going to do the Sunday slot. No one does a Sunday 24-hour race when it goes into Monday, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. But yes, like I said, there's going to be a lot of 24-hour races this season, and they do follow the IMSA schedule and the calendar, not the real-life one, but the one that iRacing are doing at the moment. So week 10, Daytona, 24-hour race. IMSA's going to be there as well, so should be very popular, should be a banger. 24-hour race at Daytona. What's not to like? Okay, next up, week 6 of IMSA is going to Le Mans, and you guessed it, there's going to be a 24 hours of Le Mans. So basically, the way it's working at the moment, if IMSA falls on like an even number, so week 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, there will be a 24-hour race of that sprint or fixed version of the race that weekend. So week 6, it is rumoured that it's going to be Le Mans. Now, this is 100% confirmed yet. It's kind of, from my source, it's going to be week 1 or week 6. I do apologise if it's slightly wrong. But yeah, this is what we're going to look forward to. So IMSA Open, IMSA Fixed, 45-minute, 35-minute races of Le Mans. And during that weekend as well, there'll be a 24-hour race as well. Like I said, the entries, they're not like a normal special event. They'll just be like the 6-hour series they are right now. So my recommendation for this, if you're going to do it, I'd do it in the morning. If you can do the 24-hour slot, it's a little bit weird if you've ever done a 24-hour race before and you kind of start at like first thing in the morning, like 7, 8 a.m. Once you do the 24-hour race, you kind of still got the rest of your weekend. You still got your Sunday. So I definitely recommend if you can do a 24-hour slot, do the morning one, because I think that's the one we're going to do as well. But it just makes more sense. If you do it like start at like 7 o'clock, then it feels like your whole Saturday you're waiting to do this 24-hour race, and it doesn't end until like the end of your Sunday anyway. So it's kind of almost like your weekend is gone. But yeah, week 6 is the rumour. It might potentially be week 1, but I don't think it would be, because they'd need to do a 24-hour race, and I don't think they'd move the series to be like week 1, 3, 5, 7, etc. So I reckon this will be week 6, so keep an eye out for it. Week 6, Lemons. Come on, what's not to like, right? Now, you're not going to believe this, but there might be another 24-hour race on week 8, all right? So, like I said earlier, if you really like your 24-hour races, this is the season for you. My goodness me. Apologies for all the 24-hour races. We will get onto other stuff soon. So, yes, week 8, IMSA is going to go to Monza. Now, IMSA at Monza, I already love already, but the fact there's going to be a 24-hour race there as well is pretty good. And the 24-hour schedule so far, including with the tracks we've talked about already, so 24 hours of Le Mans, 24 hours of Daytona, 24 hours of Monza, right? Pretty damn good schedule, I'd say, so far. But yeah, week 8, Monza, IMSA, so IMSA Open, IMSA Fixed, you know the deal. And there'll be a 24-hour race that weekend as well. So if you want to do some 24-hour races this season, by God, you're going to do some this season. It is insane. But we've got one more race to cover. So this is week 8. We're going to go to week 12. Got one more race to cover in the 24-hour series. And I think it might be the best one yet. You'll have to let me know in the comments down below. Okay, this is the last 24-hour race I'm going to mention in this video. I promise, okay? I really do promise. I am sorry. Week 12, the last week of the season, is 24 hours of Spa. So week 12... because it is week 12, it falls on when a 24-hour race will be, because it's the even numbers, and IMSA is going to Spa week 12. So again, IMSA Open, IMSA Fixed, Spa 24-hour race during that week. So week 12 is going to be a busy one. Everyone and their nan has Spa on iRacing. Everybody's purchased this track. I'm amazed if anybody hasn't. If there isn't, again, let me know in the comments, because I just feel like everybody's got Spa. Last week of the season as well, so it might be a little bit special. And do remember, it's a multi-class race as well, so it's not like the 24-hour Spa we have on iRacing already. It's not a special event. So it's going to be your GTPs, your LMP2s, and your GT3s. So the multi-class aspect of it is going to make it a little bit different to what you're used to for a 24 hours of Spa. But nonetheless, it should be good fun. For me, multi-class racing is the best racing. So could it be better than the actual Spa 24-hour? I don't know. We'll find out. That should hopefully cover all the 24-hour races, okay? All the 24-hour races. So let's move on to something a little bit different, shall we? Okay, so technically this next one isn't actually next season, but it is during week 13. And I kind of like to think to myself that is kind of the new season anyway. So even though technically it isn't, it's when all the new content is out. So during week 13 is actually the Bristol 500. And I'll be sad that I won't actually be able to partake in it this year. It is a brilliant event. It's one of my favorite NASCAR events. It's such a small track. It's so chaotic, 37 cars running around it is just superb to watch. Streaming wise, people love it. And I love partaking in the race as well. So it's during the 10th and the 15th of September, I believe I've got it here. So it is going to be during week 13. So if you want something to do, because sometimes with week 13 after the first day or two, it can give it a little bit stale, a little bit boring, whilst waiting for the official races to kind of kick off and the official season to start. At least you'll be able to keep yourself preoccupied with the Bristol 500 this year. So look, keep an eye out for that. September 10th to September 15th, keep an eye out for it. It will be on the forums shortly as well, with the entry times and the slots and stuff like that. So Bristol 500, I look forward to it. If I can watch a stream of someone racing it, I certainly shall, because it is one of the better ones. So hopefully you look forward to that. Okay, so let's move on to what technically is the first special event of the new season, and that is the Bathurst 1000. For me, honestly, I think it's the most difficult special event of the year. The track is, as we all know, incredibly unforgiving, and these cars for me are so difficult to drive. I think they take the top spot in terms of how difficult they are to drive on the sim. Just difficulty wise, they're just really tough, really tough. There's a lot of like blip in the throttle and stuff like that you kind of got to do to get the maximum out of the car. And the event itself, the fact you've got these V8 supercars at Bathurst, is a really deadly combination. And the track temperatures get so hot, so hot. We're talking like 50 degrees track temperature. So the combination of all those things, I personally think it is the hardest special event of the year, especially to win. It's really tough out there. There are some very quick people that do this event. But if you're looking for something a little bit different, this is just in week 2, so just 2 weeks into the season, you'll be able to do this. I'm pretty sure they'll make it so the actual supercar series, the sprint races, will go to Bathurst as well, if you want to do some practice for that. But yeah, for week 2, Bathurst 1000, you got the V8 supercars. You'll have to make a decision between the two cars, which one you're going to pick. If you're going to pick Chevrolet, or if you're going to pick Ford. I don't have a preference to either, but I think I only own the Mustang, so I'm probably going to go with the Ford. But yeah, week 2, Bathurst 1000. Not bad. All right, next up, we're going to go back to IMSA, but it's not for a 24-hour race this time. This is going to be during week 3 of the brand new season, and it's going to be for Petit Le Mans. So Petit Le Mans is one of the special events of the year that we kind of look forward to the most, but we also dread in my team. It is a really fun event, but your chances of survival are so low, it feels like. So low. We almost won this event last year. It was a cracking race, and I'm so looking forward to doing this again. And to be honest with you, an IMSA race that is not going to have a 24-hour race on the end of it, for me, is a bit of a blessing coming this season, because I imagine I'm going to be doing many of these 24-hour races. And again, sorry for being so heavy on 24-hour races, but can't not include them. So yeah, week 3, Petit Le Mans, IMSA Open, IMSA Fix, obviously going to Road Atlanta. It's not Lemons, it is Petit Le Mans, which is Road Atlanta, okay? So just in case for those boys and girls that didn't realise, I mean, when the first time I started playing iRacing, I didn't realise Petit Le Mans was Road Atlanta. I did think it was just a 10-hour race around Le Mans. But yeah, it is a 10-hour race around Road Atlanta. So enjoy it, week 3. I think it'll just be fun. I think it'll be a great week. And yeah, whenever IMSA goes here, participation levels are always superb. And I can't imagine it being any different. So week 3, Petit Le Mans, IMSA's there as well. Banger. Okay, let's talk about another special event, shall we? For Season 4 in 2025. And we're going to go to Suzuka for the Suzuka 1000 kilometer. Now, this, once upon a time, was a special event on this sim. It was replaced, shall we say, the Fuji 8-hour, but now that Fuji 8-hour has been replaced with the Suzuka 1000 kilometer race. So, GT3s only in this one. I've done this event before. it was quite fun. Last time I did it, it did kind of go into darkness as well at the end as well. It is GT3s. It's going to be very sweaty. It'll be very, very sweaty indeed. So do be warned. No multi-class aspect in this race. I imagine lengthwise, it's going to be quite similar to the 8 hour as well. Maybe a little bit longer. I'm not quite sure. But we shall see. They did 1,000 kilometre of Algarve the other week, and that was just short of 6 hours, I think. But that was Algarve, and that was in GT1. So I'm not really sure what the length of this race would be, but I do kind of feel like it's quite similar to the 8 hour. But I might be wrong on that one. So yeah, that is during week 9. So if you want to do something, another race, endurance race, after you've done a 24-hour the week before, then this could be the one for you. So if you've done a 24-hour race and you're itching to do something long again, this will probably be the one for you. And of course, the GT Sprint Series, the GT3 Fixed, will follow this as well. So you'll have the sprint versions to do during the week for plenty of practice. This should be fun. Week 9, Suzuka 1,000 kilometre. It is back. Fingers crossed. It is a good one. And yeah, hopefully it's better than the Fuji 8 hour. Okay, and last but not least, but probably the memeiest race, if that's a word, memeiest, maybe? Yeah, the memeiest race I think there's ever been. It was last year, and I think it's going to be the same again this year. It is absolutely cluttered with safety cars. Is the Martinsville MX 500 special event. Yes, that's right. MX-5s, 500 laps around Martinsville. Now, I do believe this holds some sort of record for the amount of safety cars produced in a special event ever, or in any event in the lower splits. Incredible scenes. Like, the amount of safety cars, we're talking like 50 plus. It was mental in the lower splits. But regardless, whatever split you're in, it's crazy. There are safety cars in this. It's basically just an oval race with the MX-5 cars. It's wild. It really is. If you want to have a bit of fun, definitely recommend doing this. But do be warned, sometimes there are so many safety cars not really doing much racing at all, and people just get bored and they do leave. So it's a mixed one. If you find a good split and a good lobby, it can be an awful lot of fun. But if you don't, you are basically stuck behind a safety car for a long time. And that's kind of why it's a bit of a meme event. It really shouldn't matter too much where you're finishing this. As long as you enter this event with the mindset of you're going to have fun, then you probably will have fun. Because it is just the idea of MX-5 500 laps around here is pretty wild, it's pretty crazy. But listen, it happens in real life, so it's implemented in iRacing, so do it, enjoy it. But yeah, that's my top 10 for the upcoming season. I know there's loads of other races to cover, but I didn't want to do every single one because we'll be here for ages. But these top 10 for this season, hopefully you've enjoyed them. If there's any races that are coming up for this season and you think it's going to be a banger you want people to know about, again, just comment down below. I can give it a little like and spread the word if there are any potential races that you think about. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like, subscribe, and I'll catch you for next season when we do this again for season 1 of 2026. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a very, very good season 4 in 2025. Catch you for the next one. Take care. Ta-da.